Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum class. I am Zia Hamid. I welcome you to English grade 6 video lessons, and I hope that you're doing well and all ready and set to learn about today's students learning outcome. Now for grade 8 we are on unit 4 currently, and the title is He's a Carpenter. This will be the competency of grammar. It's our lecture number 3B with the competency of identifying spellings. Now, before beginning the lesson, let's try to read and understand our students' learning outcome. So, our SLO is use dictionary or thesaurus to identify correct spellings. Yes, this SLO is very easy to understand and it's self-explanatory. Now, we know that spellings are very important when we are writing something. So, if we are having trouble with spellings, we will consult reference materials like dictionary or thesaurus to learn the correct spelling so that we avoid the grammatical and spelling error. Now, for this purpose, we will be using dictionaries. Now, you have to have a dictionary with you, whether it's in online or a print form, the pocket version or the full-fledged version, so that you can use that practically to identify spellings. Now, let's talk about our vertical linkage. Now, this one is linked with the previous grade's SLO about the same topic that you have already gone through. Now, my dear learners, time to storm your brains a little bit. We are going to get involved in our brainstorming session. For today, we have a prompt that how can we get the correct spellings of a word? What's the best way? If the word is a longer one and it's very difficult to memorize the spellings, so we will be doing what? This is what you need to think in today's brainstorming session and come up with your answers. Now, I hope that you get it easily. Moving on to our topic, which is about identifying spellings. Now, let's see what is spelling, how we can define it. So, spelling is the process of forming words from letters in the correct order. This is what we call a spelling. It's a process where we form different words correctly with the order of the alphabet, the letters that they are actually in, and it involves knowing the correct sequence of letters to form a word correctly. Now, my dear learners, there are so many difficult words out there with multi-syllables, so we need to break them down and try to memorize their spellings so that we can avoid such mistakes. Now, a spelling is not to be taken lightly. They are very important if you want to be an effective and good writer and avoid any mistake. You need to memorize spellings. And what would you do if you want to look for spellings of a word that you have just heard and not read, or spellings that you forgot and try to recall them? Yes, you will consult your dictionaries. Now, we saw that the letters have to be in a particular order that will make a word. So, spellings are very important. Now, let's talk about identification of spellings. This is our main part of the SLO. Identification of spellings of the words is possible through the use of a dictionary or thesaurus. We know that dictionary is a book containing most of the words, all of the words of English language with so much more detail and information. Number one thing is the word itself, which is spelled correctly in dictionaries, which we learn and memorize, so that if you want to use those words in your writing, you use them correctly. So this is why we use dictionaries for this purpose. And next is, now, how do we identify spellings? So the dictionary has guide words with the help of them, one can easily find the correct spellings of the words. Guide words are words at the top of the dictionary page, and it will be easier for you if you want to go straight away to your desired word. Otherwise, you know that dictionaries are big books, they are thick. So if you want to find one word, it will take so much time. So you will be following the guide words to go straight away to your entry word. And you will learn the spelling from there. Now, this is your classroom activity. You will be using a dictionary to identify the correct spelling of the word in each row. Now, one word is having 3 different spellings. Open your dictionary and see that what out of all these 3, which one is the correct spelling of the word. Let's say architect or historian, flexibility, chronology, and supernova. All these words are, you need to find them using your dictionary and circle the correct spellings. Now, here is a simulation video for your better understanding that you can watch later on. And moving on to our worksheet, this will be distributed to you by your teachers or facilitators so that you can solve it and get most out of the students' learning outcome. Here is your homework. You have to write sentences using multiple syllables, using complex vocabulary in your notebook. Now, you will be looking for words that have more than one syllable and make sentences with them, but use complex vocabulary to make it sound more authentic and efficient. So after the homework, I would like to introduce some resources before you. All these resources mentioned are available in the description of the video. They can be accessed easily. Now, thank you for listening, my dear learners. I hope that now you are very much clear about identifying spellings, what are spellings, why they are important, and how we can reach out to the correct spelling of any word using dictionaries. Till the next video lesson, Allah Hafiz.